So I have, and the tillering doesn't look perfect. It's got some wobbles and a limbs that I'm going to straighten out, and then it'll be nice pretty bend, and I need to get a little more bend here. But the question is, and you see it's definitely bent through the handle, this 41.5-inch bow, and actually 39 3/4 or something like that, under 40 inches knock to knock. So it's a very short bow. Now I've got some choices as far as doing heat bending in it. Now 48, 51, whatever inch bows, perfectly good for gull winging. And what I mean by that is, you see that string angle? The further I draw it back, the more it approaches 90 degrees, which means this little short thing is going to get stacky. Now, being Osage and sinew back, I should easily get quite a bit more than half of the total length knock to knock in draw length. It's capable of a very long draw length. However, the limiting factor in this is string angle on the tips. Once it starts climbing as it's drawn, something happens. It's called stacking, which means you suddenly get a huge, you hit a wall, you get a huge increase in draw weight compared to the draw length. Now, at low draw lengths, let's say a little more weight, a little more draw weight, a little more draw weight, but then it hits a wall here, and then boom, it's a massive, it's stoppage in draw length. You're not getting the maximum draw that this wood would allow. And that's why, generational knowledge of the natives cruising the prairies, I am sure I would bet on this more than I would buy a scratch off, that a native person wanting to build a horse bow, the shape that they would have induced in this very short bow would have been basically a D bow, but with little recurve tips to minimize that string angle. So, coming into, kind of see some ganks in the limbs, coming into the heat shaping portion of this, really, to maximize the use of this bow. And think about it. They want to hunt with it. They want to protect themselves. They want to do all sorts of things with their bows. They want to maximize it. Chances are, and this is my bet, I bet you with a bow this short, they would have recurved it, not gull winged it. When you gull wing it, you're actually artificially increasing the string angle because you're deflexing the limbs. I could absolutely gull wing this thing. But what do I want to do? What's my purpose? It's to create the best possible bow in this small package, and that would be adding recurves to the tips. Just a thought.